am going to take the rest part, the rest content of the poem number 5 of your Flamingo book. And what's the title of the poem? A Roadside Stand. A very pathetic poem, a very pathetic appeal done by the downtrodden people, the roadside stand people, who open the roadside stand nearby the road with great expectation. What their expectation? This one has been revealed, this one has been highlighted by one of the most renowned poet, and the name of that poet is what? Robert Frost. Robert Frost, as I've already told you in the very first part of this poem, he is a British cum American poet. And in a very wonderful way, a very beautiful way, he explained the desire, the longing, the expectations of these poor people behind opening the roadside stand. Do you know what's their expectation? Their expectation is only that when the passerby, when the city people passing through their shop, nearby their stand, they should stay there, they should stop there, and they just buy something, very ordinary things that were present in the roadside stand or the shop, and in return what they should give? They should give money. Because their thinking is only one. What's their thinking? That these money, the city money, is only the reason behind the happiness of the city people. So the same happiness they want, they desire, and that's why they extended their old house into a roadside stand. And they say that whenever you passing through my shop, that time you must stay nearby my shop and you must buy something from my shop, and return you just give some money. ये इच्छा है ये रोड साइड स्टैंड पीपल का कि जब भी हमारे पास से, हमारी दुकान से आप गुजरे तो आप हमारे दुकान के पास रुके और हमसे कुछ खरीदे और बदले में मुझे पैसा दे, क्योंकि इन्हीं पैसों से मेरे जीवन में परिवर्तन आ सकता है, खुशियाँ आ सकती है। इसी उम्मीद के साथ, इसी आशा के साथ ये रोड साइड स्टैंड पीपल ने ये रोड साइड स्टैंड को एक्सटेंड करवाया है और इसे खोला है। नाउ द रेस्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन, द नेक्स्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन इज व्हाट? राइट फ्रॉम हियर, you have the money, but if you want to be mean, this one is the saying of the roadside stand people to the city people. What roadside stand people, what these poor people say to the city people? That you have a lot of money, you city people, you have a lot of money, आपके पास बहुत सारा पैसा है, then why keep your money in your pocket? आप अपने मनी को पॉकेट में रख के क्यों आगे बढ़ जाते हैं? Why you are so mean? आप क्यों नहीं इतने मीन क्यों हो गए? Why you are not thinking about us? We don't need your charity, we don't need your sympathy. हमें आपकी चैरिटी की ज़रूरत नहीं है, आपकी सिंपैथी की ज़रूरत नहीं है। मैं बस इतना चाहता हूँ कि आप हमारे दुकान से छोटी छोटी चीज़ों को खरीदें और बदले में हमें पैसा दें, because our life totally depend on this money. And you city people, if you are only happy due to this, the presence of this money, the flowing of this money, the presence of this money make you happy. This one is the belief, this one is the trust of roadside stand people. So today I just explain the explanation of this line. You have the money, but if you want to be me, why keep your money and go along? Why keep your money? Why you are not buying something from our shop? क्यों नहीं आप कुछ खरीदते हमारी दुकान से? क्यों आगे की ओर बढ़ जाते हैं? The hurt to the scenery wouldn't be my complaint. The hurt to the scenery wouldn't be my complaint. If sometimes, if you stay nearby my shop, that times you never thinking to help us. You are just start to do the criticizing. Here you refer to the city people, and these roadside stand people say to the city people that you people, whenever you stand nearby my shop, nearby my stand, what happen? You just start to criticizing. आप आलोचना शुरू कर देते हैं हमारे आस पास के वातावरण को, हमारे सीनरी को, हमारे रहने सहने के ढंग को. But this one is also not hurting us. What hurting us more? When you just pass, when you move ahead without taking something, without buying something from our shop, and without giving money. This one hurting the people of the roadside stand so much as the trusting sorrow of what is unsaid. The line is so much as the trusting sorrow. What are the trusting sorrow? Here, what's the meaning of the trusting sorrow? Trusting sorrow, that means they have one trust to the city people. These roadside stand people having one trust to the city people. What's their trust? To help the roadside stand people. But these trust turn into a sorrow. These trust turn into a distrust, because these city people, whenever they stop there, they stop for their own purpose. They never thinking about how to help these poor people. Here, far from the city, we make our roadside stand. Again, the poet, by this particular line, again he wants to reflect the reason behind opening the roadside stand nearby this place, and ask for some city money to fill in hand. City money, how these city people fill the city money in the hand of the roadside stand people? By buying something, कुछ सामान खरीद करके उनके दुकान से वो कुछ पैसे की उम्मीद रखते हैं, अपेक्षाएं रखते हैं, और ये अपेक्षाएं जब पूरी नहीं होती है तो वो निराश हो जाते हैं. To try if it will not make our being expand, because without, in the absence of this money, the city money, our life would never be expanded. हमारा जीवन कभी भी विस्तृत नहीं हो सकता है, परिवर्तित नहीं हो सकता है. अगर हम अपने इस जीवन को, अपनी इस गरीबी रेखा से हमें बाहर निकलना है तो आपके सिटी मनी का, आपके पैसों की हमें ज़रूरत है. सो आप हमारी दुकान से गुजरिए मत, आइए और हमारी दुकान से कुछ सामान खरीदिए और बदले में हमें कुछ पैसा, चंद पैसे दीजिए. एंड गिव अस द लाइफ ऑफ द मूविंग पिक्चर्स. What is the meaning of here? Moving pictures. A very good line is given here. Moving pictures. Here, that means the real life. Whenever we see the movies, whenever we see the medias and other things in Doordarshan, in television, what we expect the same life in our real life. We never think that there is a great difference between real life and real life. हम कभी नहीं सोचते कि चलचित्र की दुनिया और हमारी वास्तविक दुनिया में बहुत सारा विभिन्नताएं हैं, बहुत सारे अंतर है. और ये पुअर पीपल कहते हैं कि मैं भी अपना जीवन कैसा बनाना चाहता हूँ, हम लोग भी अपने जीवन को मूविंग पिक्चर्स की तरह बनाना चाहते हैं, रियल लाइफ की तरह बनाना चाहते हैं. वैसे ही कंफर्ट को, वैसे ही लग्जरी को जीना चाहता हूँ, बट हमारे पास पैसा नहीं है. और आप सिटी पीपल, द रिच पीपल, इफ़ यू हैव मनी, व्हाई यू आर सो मीन? Why you don't want to give some money to us? Not in the form of a sympathy. हमें आपकी सहानुभूति नहीं चाहिए, हमें आपका दया नहीं चाहिए, हमें आपकी मदद चाहिए. कैसी मदद? Just you come to my shop and buy something from my shop, and return you just give us money. That the party in power is said to be keeping from us. These poor people said that, these roadside stand people said that, when जब भी कभी कोई राजनेता आते हैं, नए राजनेता बनते हैं, कोई भी पार्टी जब पार में होती है, सत्ता में होती है, राजनीतिक दल, तो बहुत सारे झूठे वादे करते हैं. They are making so much promises. What kinds of the promises? To provide all those luxuries, all those comfort that reveal that just we see in real life, in moving pictures life. But when they came in existence, when they came into the power, they forget everything. They are just interested to make false promises, but in real sense, they never understand, they never try to fulfill all those promises, to keep all those promises. So, this one is the pain of the roadside stand people, that when you need a vote, when you need elections, when you just want to win, that time you come to us and you make a false promise. But after that, when you become success, when you won the elections, when you become a prominent figure in party, that times you forget your all promises that you made with us. This one is the saying of these poor people, these roadside stand people. In the next stanza, it is in the news that all these pitiful kings are to be bought out and mercifully gathered in. There is a news, it is very common things, that all these pitiful king here refer the roadside stand people, these sympathetic people, these poor people are to be bought out and mercifully gathered in. That means the party in power, the prominent figure, the politicians, they are interested to buy their shop, to buy their stand, to open the industry, to open the factory, but in return, they make a promise to provide a lot of money, to provide all facilities, to give a proper sections of the society to survive, but they forget everything. To live in villages next to the theater and the store. This one is the promises made by the party in power. What kinds of the promises? That you should give your land, you should give your shop, you should give your stand, and return I should give you a proper section of the society to live. But they forget everything. Who forget everything? The politicians, the bureaucrats, the aristocrat people, the party in power. That means overall the rich people, the elite class people, and how they make fake promises to these roadside stand people. And so the roadside stand people were deeply moved, and the poet, he himself moved to see such expectations, such a pathetic plight of these roadside stand people. It is where they won't have to think for themselves anymore. While greedy good doers, beneficent best of prey. Greedy good doers. Who is greedy good doers? Do you know? Greedy, what is the meaning of the greedy? Greedy, that means temptation, lalach. Good doers. Good doers, that means who reflect that they are doing good for these poor people, but in real sense they never do any good for these poor people. They never do anything for these poor people. They just pretend to be a great good doers, but in real sense they are greedy by nature. They just think about their benefits, their advantages, own advantages. Beneficent beasts of prey. Very good word. Metaphorically, the poet used beneficent beast of prey. P-R-E-Y, prey. P-R-E-Y, prey. Prey, that means what? Hunt. Who are the real hunt of these rich people? The roadside stand people, the poor section of the society, always became the victim of these rich people. They are beneficent beast of prey. They reflect their animal natures. They reflect their horrible, terrible motto and attitude. How very cleverly, in a very diplomatic way, how they just cheat, how they befool these roadside stand people by making false promises, by providing what kinds of the promises they make to provide all luxuries and comfort in return to their land, in return to their shop. But in return, they don't give anything. They just know how to take advantage from their poor situations. They never having the intentions, they never having the motto to help them. Now next, while greed swarm over their lives, enforcing benefits. Always these rich people, always swarming, always revolving around these poor people like a fly. जैसे मक्खियाँ क्या होती है हमारे आसपास मंडराते रहती हैं, ये जो गुड डूअर्स दिखाने को जो प्रिटेंड करते कि वी आर द गुड डूअर्स, वी आर द जस्ट सोशल रिफॉर्मर्स, दे नेवर लीव दिस पुअर पीपल. दे ऑलवेज having the intention how to take advantage from their situations, their pathetic situations that are calculated to soothe them out of their ways. They are so calculating by natures. They are so diplomatic by natures. They know how to take advantage from their intellect, from their wits. Okay? They are having just only one intention, to cheat, to befool, to betray the trust of these poor people. And by teaching them how to sleep, they sleep all day. Teaching them how to sleep, by making false promises that you should give your land, I should give you all luxury and comfort, and after that you enjoy your sound sleep. But in real sense, who are enjoying the sound sleep? These rich people, these aristocrat people, these elite class people, the party in power, who only know how to make false promises, but they don't know how to keep all those promises. Destroy their sleeping at night in the ancient way. And this one is not just going on one for 2 days, last 1 or 2 days. It's just a universal process. For the last long times, before a long time, long ago, this process, this diplomacy and this cruelty is going on. Nobody is here is interested to control over all these malefic practice. Sometimes I feel myself, I can hardly bear. This one is the pain revealing here in this line. The pain, the grief, the sorrow of the poet is revealed here. By saying that, poet says that sometimes I feel myself, I can hardly bear. मैं कैसे इसको tolerate कर सकता हूँ? The thought of so much childish longing in vain. When I thinking about the childish longing, the childish desire, जैसे बच्चा चांद को पाने की इच्छा करता है और वो चांद को पाने की इच्छा उनकी क्या होती है, व्यर्थ हो जाती है। बिल्कुल इसी तरह ये गरीब बच्चे, गरीब लोग जब ये रोड साइड स्टैंड खोलते, दुकान खोलते, तो इनकी जो लॉन्गिंग है, इनका जो डिज़ायर है कि रिच पीपल इन्हें मदद करेंगे, सिटी पीपल इनको आकर मदद करेंगे, वो क्या है, जस्ट बचपन की जिद है, बचपन की हट है। The sadness that lurks nearby the open window there, but in and out, all around nearby their windows, only their sadness, their grief sounded there. That waits all day in almost open prayer. Each and every morning, whenever they open the shop, they open the window with new expectations, with new hope that today some city people, some passers-by came here and to buy some things and return they give money, and with that money our life become flourish. But never it would be happen. For the squeal of brakes, the sound of a stopping car. Whenever they listen, these roadside stand people listen the horn of the car, the squeal of the brake, the stopping of the brake, of all the thousand selfish cars that pass. Because each and every time they notice the car, thousands car, in number of thousands car just passing through by their shop. If sometimes rarely some car stop there, just want to inquire what a farmer's prices are. They just stay there, they just stop there to their own purpose, to their own needs, to asking about the cereal price, crops price. They are not interested to buy something from their shop. They just came there to inquire, to know what's the exact price of cereals. As one did stop, but only to plow up grass, in using the yard to back and turn around. And sometimes they just stop there to when they mistract their directions, their path, in order to do right directions, in order to asking about the proper direction, they stay there, and another to ask the way where it was born. Only for their own purpose, only for their own needs, own ends, they stop there. And so the poet is deeply moved to see the childish longing of these poor people. And another to ask, could they sell it a gallon of gas? Someone asking a gallon of gas. They don't know that these poor people don't such a money to keep such a things. They just used to buy very ordinary things, wild berries, golden squash and other things. They had none, didn't see. They never thinking about, they never see the pathetic conditions of these poor people. No, in country money, the country scale of gain, the requisite life of spirit has never been found. This country money, this city money, they never thinking about the requirements of this spirit, these poor people. Or so the voice of the country seems to complain. So these village people, these roadside people, having only their voice always in the form of a complaint. I can't help owning the great relief it would be to put these people at one stroke out of their pain. So the poet, the very first thing, when they saw the extreme grief, the extreme pain, the extreme childish longing of these roadside stand people, he is so grief stricken. He said that, God please provide them death in one stroke. एक ही झटके में इन्हें मौत दे दीजिए, क्योंकि मौत के बाद तो सिर्फ शांति है और कुछ होते ही नहीं है. So the very first, the poet just grant the death, demands death to the God, to all these poor people. But soon after, he started to think, no, this one is very selfish to demand the death of others one. So he said that, God, please provide me the death. He grants, he just prays for his death. that after the death of the poet, he is never able to see such a pain, such suffering, and such a futile expectations of these roadside stand people. So he says that, then the next day as I come back into the scene, as the poet says that when I came into a sense, when I came into my own conscience, that times I realized my mistake, that it's not my right to pray the death of others. So he says that I wonder how I should like you to come to me and offer to put me gently out of my pain. So he makes a request in the very last line. He make a request to the God to provide him death, because even after his death he will get success to free from such, see the pain and the suffering of these poor people. So my dear student, I think you should understand this poem, this pathetic poem, and the pathetic appeal, the pathetic request of these poor people to the city people, and the mean and the selfish motto of the city people, and what they do now. If you have any problem, you should mention in your comment box without any hesitations. Do hurry and subscribe the channel if you like it, otherwise leave it. Thank you.